time for the video of the day. Welcome, I'm your host, Greg. Glad to have you along with us today. It has been a nasty day. This is Tuesday. What is today? Today's the 6th. It has been a nasty day. I am in Indiana. I went down to Shepherdsville, Kentucky, and had picked up in a little town called New Albany, Indiana. And this is one of the parts about being a truck driver that just, I mean, you can't help but be crazy. Because you got to get out in the pouring rain. It was pouring rain. I mean, it was like somebody was standing on top of my truck with a water hose. It was crazy. I had to pick up my load. I had to back into the dock. I had to open my doors. So I had to get out, open my doors in the pouring rain. Then my lovely wife called me. So I'm trying to talk on the phone, open my doors, and back. It has been a very drab, dreary day where I've been today. I've been scanning through radio stations trying to find Christmas music. And you know, in Michigan, of course, all you that live around mid-Michigan know that 96.1 out of Saginaw Bay City area, they play Christmas music all the time. And I'm trying to find a station like that, you know, so I can just drive down the road and listen to some Christmas music. I catch Christmas songs every once in a while. But the thing that's bad is I'll find Christmas songs on the radio, and then I'll get 5-10 minutes down the road and I'll lose it. And I have to scan through and try and find another one. I can never find them. I imagine in the next couple of weeks I'm going to find more stations that are doing that. But, and you know, like I said before, I'm trying to find my Christmas spirit. I lost it somewhere along the line. And I'm trying to find it desperately. And I was actually supposed to be going to Texas today. But the load got canceled, so I ended up taking another load, go back home to Michigan, and drop that off, run up, pick up another one, and come back down here. But it's just the load I picked up in New Albany. My iPhone updated its maps, okay? And when they updated it, they screwed it all up. I have never had a time when I've used my maps on my phone and not been able to get to where I was going. It's always got me there. Even when they said, no, let me give you directions, because if you don't go the right directions, you'll end up over under low bridges and stuff, so you got to follow our directions. I get the directions from them, and then I look it up on my GPS, on my maps, on my phone. Takes me right to it, the exact same route they told me. Now, the stupid thing had me like 8 miles away. I had to go over to New Albany, Indiana, which is a northern suburb of Louisville. It's, you know, Louisville's right on the border of Kentucky and Indiana. If you didn't know that, you do now. Anyway, I looked it up on my maps, and it, you know, I didn't recognize the name of the company, and I looked it up, and it's like, great, it's right off the freeway. So I put it on satellite so I could actually see, you know, the buildings around the area. I looked at it, and I'm like, what in the world is that? I'm looking at it, and the place it's got me going to is a Kohl's department store. So I called the broker back. She's like, well, you can always go and do some Christmas shopping, right? No, I don't need to do that. But she told me, she said, it's down the road a little further. And she looked it up on Google Maps, and Google Maps found it. But for some reason, I can't find it with my maps on here now. It's very irritating. iPhone has done this, and they completely changed the map application. I got to start all over learning it again and learning all the tricks. A lot of it's still the same as it was before, but it can't find addresses. And it irritates me. When I was in Texas last week, I tried to go to Freeport. It couldn't find it. It's irritating, folks. It's really, really irritating when you have an app, they update the stupid thing, and it completely changes. Now, I can understand if you have a game, all right, you get into the holiday season, so now they've got, the characters in the game with Santa Claus hats on, all that stuff. That's fine, okay? But when you completely change the makeup and completely change how the thing works, it doesn't help anybody. It was working just fine before you fools updated it. iPhone. My wife has a Android. She really likes her Android. And I don't know if I'm going to upgrade to an Android when my upgrade comes or not. It's going to be a while before that's going to happen. But I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do something, but I don't know. I don't know if I'll stick with the iPhone, or maybe I'll try the Android just to see if I like it. I have to use hers from time to time, and I can't get used to it because it's so completely different from the iPhone. And but it could just be that I don't use it all the time. Because I have an iPhone here, I don't use the Android all the time. And if I use the Android all the time, I get used to it. So I'm in a conundrum here, trying to figure out what I'm going to do. But I got like a year and a half before that's going to happen. So anyway, that's going to pretty much wrap it up for this edition of the video of the day. Wanted to remind you guys to watch, share, like, go to my YouTube page and look at it on my YouTube page. I have a YouTube channel. I will try and see if I can't copy that link onto the end of this video so you'll have it. Yeah, that's what I'll try and do. I'll put up a picture of my ugly face and I'll try and see if I can put up a picture of my ugly face, and along the bottom of the screen here, I'll go ahead and put the link to my YouTube page. And you can go to my YouTube page. You can watch any of the videos that I have on my YouTube page. You can watch them a second time, a third time, a fourth time. I always say in my videos, I'm not very bright, but I'm entertaining. At least I hope I'm entertaining. I hope all you that watch my videos find me entertaining, if nothing else. Okay, I know with my Trump post, people don't like those, and people don't like my views on politics, and that's okay. They don't have to like my views on politics. It's okay, because each to their own. That's the freedom we have in this country. But anyway, as I just said a few minutes ago, before I started babbling, that's going to about do it for this edition of the video of the day. And until next time, this is your host, Greg, saying, see ya, and Merry Christmas.